am I the asshole for not telling my ex-wife that I reversed my vasectomy?
Well, ex-wife. So why does she care?
I love the thinking that went into that.
Yeah, at first I was like, terrible.
Holy
shit, you're a monster. But ex-wife. So, I mean, she shouldn't have any say, technically.
Yeah.
So
true.
I'll say not the asshole.
You seem confident.
I'm not.
All right. So my ex-wife, Jen, 38 female, and I, 42 male, were married for 8 years before divorcing during the pandemic 4 years ago, which is crazy that was 4 years ago. Holy shit. We have 2 kids together, 13 male and 10 female. We share custody of and co-parent well together. At her suggestion, I got a vasectomy after our daughter was born. I got remarried about a year ago to my new wife, Carrie, 34 female. Carrie does not have kids, but has always wanted a family. After many discussions prior to our engagement, I agreed to reverse my vasectomy to try and start a family with Carrie. I had the reversal procedure done just after our wedding. Carrie and I found out about a month ago that she is pregnant. She is currently about 15 weeks. We have not told anyone about the pregnancy until recently. I wanted to wait until I had the opportunity to tell my kids in person that they are going to have a younger sibling. Now that they are done in school, I had the chance this past weekend. Both of my kids were very excited and happy to hear the news. They get along great with Carrie and are excited to have a new baby brother or sister. After I told the kids, they wanted to call their mom and tell her about it too. I was a little apprehensive because I didn't know how Jen would react and tried to convince them to let me tell her first. But my son ended up telling her via text before that. You bastard.
Yeah.
No son of mine. Just kidding. Jen sent a text a few minutes later basically asking me what the fuck was I thinking. I texted her back saying that I would prefer not to have this conversation over text.
Fair.
And asked if she was free for a chat. She said she wasn't and sent a flurry of texts asking me a bunch of questions. I again told her I would prefer to have this conversation in person or on the phone. She finally called me later that night and was not happy. She told me that I should have told her I reversed my vasectomy so that she could talk to our kids about it. I gotta say, it's weird. Why would they need to know
about the vasectomy at all?
In the first place. Yeah. I told her that my body and my life with Carrie is not her business and that neither of our kids even know I have a vasectomy, let alone know what a vasectomy is.
She's like, oh, yes, they do. I've been telling them every night.
I told them. I've never told them I had one, so why would I tell them I reversed it? She told me that since this is going to have a huge impact on our kids' lives, that I should have told her about it first. She said that it is her business when it will directly impact our kids. I told her that it is my body and that my health choices are no concern of hers anymore. The conversation started getting heated and I ended the call before things got too far. Jen has since calmed down and did send a congratulation text to me and Carrie, but she still maintains that I should have notified her of my decision to reverse my vasectomy before things got to a point where Carrie is pregnant. She thinks she had a right to know since it will impact our kids. I think she has no right to any information regarding what I decide to do with my body unless it is life-threatening. My marriage and life with Carrie is not information that my ex-wife has any rights to. So am I the asshole?
Yeah, I got to say no. I think I was right on this one.
Okay, I thought you were going to say yeah. It's like, well, wild.
Yeah, I got to say no. Because truly, your ex. I mean, I get it is going to affect your kids' lives. They are going to have a sibling. But say, you two, were having a kid. Are you going to tell your kids like, hey, we're trying to have a kid? I mean, you could, I guess.
I mean, you could.
You could. But I mean,
your prerogative.
Yeah. But if you want to have 2 kids and your only child at the moment is like, I don't want one, you're going to weigh everything out, but you're going to end up making the decision regardless if you want 2 kids or not. You know what I mean? So it's kind of the same if you were married, maybe even less so now that you're divorced. I mean, it's just, it's weird to ask for permission to do this is what it sounds like she wanted.
Because she wants to let the kids know, which is even
strange.
Weirder to me.
The kids need to know you reversed your vasectomy. They're going to be very confused.
He's like,
what are you talking about?
I didn't tell him I had a vasectomy. And she's like, I did.
They're 5. They don't know.
Yeah.
How
I
old
guess
are
they
they?
would have been at the time.
They say?
13 and 10.
Oh, 13 and 10. Yeah.
So I guess the one would have been 3 when he got the vasectomy.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's
beyond
strange.
that, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's your body. You have a new wife, and that's your priorities. Your priorities are also your kids.
Mhm.
But it sounds like, I mean, you raised them pretty equally now, anyways. So I don't see, like, a baby obviously puts a little bit more strain on that, but it sounds like your kids are excited. So I truly don't think there's any issue as long as you don't discard them once the new baby's in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think not the asshole, and I think she is definitely overstepping with wanting to know that information.
Yeah, I don't know why she's upset. Because y'all are
Maybe
divorced.
it's just like jealousy.
But why would it be jealous if y'all are split? You know what I mean? Unless, I don't know.
Like if this was reversed and like she was pregnant,
I guess
I like you caring about that would be also weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
a weird behavior.
Yeah. I think it probably comes from a place of either jealousy or worry that it's going to affect her kids in some way, but
Hopefully the second one.
hopefully.
But, hopefully OP's actions will prove, will quell the fears of
Yeah.
the older children being ignored.
Reddit deemed not the asshole, and little midscore extreme midscore 4027 said not the asshole. My dad got a vasectomy when my parents were married, then got it reversed and later redone when he and my stepmom had a brother. I was like 17 when he got the reversal. I cannot overstate how much I wish I hadn't known about any of it.
Get therapy.